The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised. Hey, yeah. One thing about drinking coffee with a beard is that it's always fucking up in here. It's always... I don't need mustache wax because I just got like fucking coffee in it. Fam, hello. Hello, my beautiful beaches. Welcome to the Nuts on Your Chin show. I hope you enjoyed the last few videos. Obviously, Papa Swolio, I've been on fire, just ramming it right up to the taint, just going all in, just deep fisting, and I didn't even spit on it, so I apologize if it was a little bit rough, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted to talk about a little bit of a different angle today. It's a Sunday, it's chill, you know, I kind of want to just stroke it a little bit, but there's other aspects of what's been going on lately that I want to address. And it comes down to one big word: responsibility. Taking responsibility for your actions. Now, because I am in the fitness industry, and most of you either work out or you're in the fitness industry yourself, we have to take responsibility for what's going on in our industry. This is serious shit that's been going down. It's not the only incident. It's not the only time it's happened. And unfortunately, as the world progresses, moves faster, and there's more and more things going on, it's harder and harder to police the industry because there's just more places to look. There's such a thinning of attention. It's so spread thin through Instagram and Facebook and YouTube and Twitter and Twitch, and there's only gonna be more. It's gonna be on this or something like this. And there's a battle for attention. There's a battle for your eyes. There's a battle to get information, to get a video, to get a podcast, to get something in front of your eyes, in front of your ears, in order so you can consume it. And that's what I've been doing the past few days. Now, I know you enjoy the comedy. I know you enjoy the beard. I know you enjoy the hair. And I know you have a lot of stuff that you're angry about, but it's important to remember why we are here and what we want to accomplish moving forward. Now, we can't do that with just pure random hate and no message. We can't do that just by yelling, kicking, and screaming and then going back to what we've been doing. It's not getting better. The fitness industry is getting more and more fractionated. It's like politics. You have the left, you have the right, you have the center, you have the radicals. We have the carnivores, we have the vegans, we have the CrossFit, we have the paleo, we have the keto, we have the holistic, we have the bodybuilders, we have everyone. We got the gym bros, we have the same kind of fractionated groupings. A group on social media. You have a Facebook group, you have a YouTube community, you have an Instagram community, and we have these little circles, and we tend to just insulate ourselves and then not look outside the box. But this affects all of us. Whatever you like to eat, whatever you like to do for training, this is universal. We need to make sure that as a fitness industry that we move forward with more transparency. And that's why this stuff came out. That's why this message is so important. It's because the more we have social media and the more connection we have with each other, this type of transparency is going to increase. You're going to learn more about someone else. You're not going to be able to hide as easily for those of you that are trying to hide. So the only solution is to take responsibility and tell the truth. To take responsibility and be honest, be real. If you have nothing to hide, then you don't have to make stuff up. You don't have to shift things around. There's no need for anger. There's no need for this kind of corruption because you're honest about your approach and you communicate like I'm communicating with you. I love to communicate in different ways. I love to make different kinds of videos, whether it's in my daily podcast, whether it's in a blog, whether it's on Swolenormous X for my private members, whether it's here on YouTube. I like to communicate in different ways because I like to get your attention so I can deliver a message like this. So I can deliver the content, entertainment content, factual content, training content. I have a lot of stuff I offer. I have a lot of interests. And a lot of you also make videos, you post on Instagram, you have clients of your own. So you do your thing your way, right? We all do things our way. We're individuals. But we need to be transparent about what we're doing. I'm completely transparent. The last few days, last week or so, it's for the views. It's for the views. It's funny. It's serious. It pisses me off. It's everything. It's everything in one place. It was kind of like the perfect storm, so to speak. But people are really getting hurt by this. And I think you know that. That's why it's been so successful. People are getting hurt. But we need to make sure not only that this issue gets solved, doesn't get forgotten, but that we move forward in order for this not to happen again, because it's still happening with other people that just don't have a big enough voice. So I hope that you got from these videos, I hope that you're getting from my content the entertainment that you want, but I also hope you're getting the message that I'm putting across. So you can drop in the comments below if you understand what I'm saying, because it affects our industry. And if we all want to grow this together and have the ability to do what we want and talk about what we want and go here and go there and create our own little communities, we have to be transparent, because this is the kind of cancer that can spread to all these different groups, no matter what you believe in, no matter what's important to you. And it's also important to take responsibility and ownership, not just of the future, but of what happened in the past. So as much as people lost money and are struggling to get it back and didn't get what they purchased, the victims of this situation, all you ladies out there, need to understand that it's your responsibility that you purchased it. No one can take your money unless you give it to them. I'm not saying it was right to not deliver the services. Obviously, that's not the case. But we all have a part to play in this. We all have a part to play. It happened for a reason. So when we're looking for people to look up to, when we are searching for an answer, we have to remember that the answer is very simple. A lot of these issues, a lot of these quick fixes and supplements, they are designed because the fitness industry is overcomplicated. And people make it. Industry, the supplement industry, trainers, marketers, all make it complicated so they can sell you a solution. Whether it's a quick solution or it's a pill, it's a challenge, it's something that you can do and oh, you can visualize, you can see it. It's only in a couple weeks, I can do this, I can take this pill and lose all this weight, and then boom, you buy and then you don't get what you expected, because you need to take responsibility for your true health. That's always been my approach. That's why I talk about every day on the Daily Swole podcast. Taking responsibility and approaching your health the right way for the long term, not the short term, not 6 weeks, not 2 months, not even 2 years, but for your entire life. Fitness is not a hobby that's just done, oh, I'm gonna go work out and just kind of, you'll have average health. Do you want to live longer? Do you want to live more vibrantly? Do you really want to do it the right way? Then you have to put in the right effort. You have to really step up and level up your game and realize that fitness is not just something you do when you have time. It needs to be your top priority, because it's your life. That is your life. If you are not fit, you're gonna die. You're gonna get diseases. You're gonna have sickness. You're gonna have immobility. You're gonna deteriorate fast. So it's very important to take responsibility for the decisions you make, who you follow, but also doing the work. Even if it's the best program or the best approach to nutrition in the world, it's not gonna work if you don't put in the work. You have to do it. You still have to invest in yourself. So it's that mental shift that just because you fork over some money that you're gonna get results. This instance just exposed the fact, literally, it was just a stark contrast. You didn't get literally what you paid for. So it was like a real strong blow. But even if you did it on your own, you looked up something online on Google, a free workout, you downloaded it, but you didn't really do it or put all your effort in, and then you go tell your friends, oh, it didn't really work, nah, it sucked, I need to find something else. Take responsibility for not putting in the work. Take responsibility for the fact that you didn't even execute what you had laid out in front of you. Even the best nutrition, the best program is not gonna work unless you do. And that's very commonsensical. We don't discuss it enough because common sense, the famous saying, is uncommon. And we need to take more responsibility as individuals, but also as fitness professionals, because this instance can easily repeat itself. But it's this psychological poison that's been prevalent for years and years and years, and it's just coming to a head now. And this is just a black and white example of what can happen. So it's very important that we all take responsibility, not just for what has happened in the past, but for the kind of fitness industry that we want for the future.
Sitting, waiting, sinning lately, getting lazy, lighting up, you getting hazy, kinda light just doesn't faze me, hating things that rap portraying. Ricky Bobby shaking bacon, Ricky Bobby shaking, me and Evo breaking up, I just hung up on the plug, look at me like, why you bugging? Now they all like, what the what? Look at them like, why you thugging? Want my soul, want my gifts, want my heart for fame and money, gotta admit I almost did it, turn around and started running.